Since all the snow is gone and it's warming up, at the end of winter, there's always a bunch of poop, dog poop, in the backyard, plus various sticks and things. So I think today is a good day to clean up the backyard. I've got some updates to announce for the vlog. First one, I got a new iMac for editing. Second, I got a new camera, 4K, the Lumix G7. Third, I got a new microphone, the Rode video mic, which I'm using right now, and I'm sure you can tell is a lot better audio. And lastly, I got a GorillaPod for the setup. For convenient vlogging. So why did I do that? Well, our computer needed to be updated. We had been using an iMac 27 that's, I don't know, about 5 years old or something. But it wasn't really built out to edit high resolution video, and it had just kind of gotten slow over time. So I upgraded that. The new computer has 2 gigabytes of video RAM and handles editing and encoding video just like a champ, so it's awesome. The microphone, that's pretty obvious. I've been having a lot of trouble with recording audio outside when it's windy, as many of you have noticed in the videos that I've already done. The GorillaPod, so I had a small one of those that I'd use for the GoPro, but my vlogging camera was too big for it. So a lot of vloggers use them, and they're super handy because you can just mount them anywhere or put the legs all together and makes a nice handle for the camera. So really good for vlogging and just taking videos wherever. And then last one, the camera, which is the Lumix G7. Why did I get that? Well, I've been using 3 different cameras. I have an SLR, the Canon 7D, and it takes great pictures, takes HD video, but it's heavy and it doesn't have autofocus during video. I think the newer Canon 7D does, but when I had gotten this one, it was one of the first non-full frame SLRs of Canons that actually took HD video, and that's why I had gotten it years ago. But anyway, it didn't really work too well for vlogging. And then I've used the GoPro. I have the Hero 4, I think it's the silver. It takes 2K video, and it does pretty well. And you know, I got the newer microphone for it, which is pretty inexpensive and worked okay. But it's always in you know, wide angle view. It's not stabilized, so I would have had to get a gimbal for it to stabilize it. And it doesn't do 4K video. And if I was going to upgrade my suite of equipment, I wanted to be able to do 4K. So that wasn't, I mean, it was functional and I used it and it works for a lot of things, but it wasn't working for everything. And then finally I was using my cell phone, which is the Moto X 2nd edition, which is capable of doing 4K. But it's not image stabilized, and my memory capacity on the phone is very small. It was only 16 gigabytes, about 10 of which is used for apps in the operating system. So it was very limited in how much video I could take, which is not what you want to be thinking about when you're out filming. And it's not stabilized. So, I mean, could I work around it? Yes. I mean, I have an external USB drive that I can dump the photos off onto to make more room to take more. I mean, dump the videos off. Could do that, but I would also have to get an external microphone, and I would have to get some sort of rig to hold it so that it wasn't so shaky. So, you know, all 3 kind of worked with limitations. But if I was gonna, you know, really commit to one of those, I would end up, you know, buying something new anyway. So I figured I may as well just get a camera that's really good for the uses that I need. And the Lumix G7 fits that. It does 4K video without overheating, which is great. It's sort of an SLR, but it's what they call a mirrorless one, so it's smaller and lighter. The lenses have optical image stabilization, which is great for hand holding and using in the car. It has a tilt swivel screen, so when I'm filming in front, I can actually see the image right there. That was another thing that my Canon 7D doesn't have. The preview screen is always on the back. What else does this have? External audio input, and it has tons of dials and stuff, so you can do manual settings, and interchangeable lenses. So it's a super good fit. I wasn't really sure about it when I first got it, but I've been using it for a while now. You may have noticed that some of my recent videos are more sharp. That's because I've been filming them in 4K with the G7, and I'm really happy with it. It really works well. There's actually very few affordable cameras that can shoot 4K, have image stabilization, and have a swivel screen. It was really hard to find a camera that did all those, for under $1,000. And the G7, if anybody's interested in this kind of camera, I got mine from B&H Photo, and occasionally the G7s go on sale at B&H Photo for like $200 off, and they give you a $100 B&H Photo gift card. So when I bought the camera, I got the gift card, and then as soon as I got the gift card, I bought the external microphone and the GorillaPod. So it's basically some free extras. So that's really cool. Anyway, I highly recommend the camera. Check it out if you're interested. And yeah, so now I'm pretty much exclusively recording 4K on this camera. I'm still probably going to use the GoPro once in a while. It's really good for time lapses, and it can do time lapses in 4K. And if I'm in a pinch, I might use my cell phone if I have to. But so sharper images, high resolution, better audio, all coming your way in future vlogs and Tesla videos. So today, I think I'm gonna wash the car.